She's never licked me before. Oh, never mind, never mind. Hello, so it's time to get started on the third project for my Halloween challenge month. So for this one, I'm going to be working on this little bat dress with the little kind of wing cape and the little winged hat. I am super excited for this one. I was definitely a bat kid when I was growing up. For those who weren't a bat kid, you probably don't know what it was, but it was basically just that I was obsessed with bats. I don't even know why. It might be from having read Silverwing and Sunwing and Firewing when I was growing up, which was this amazing book series by Kenneth Opel, and the main characters were bats, and it was phenomenal and I loved it and was obsessed with bats after that. I did projects on them, I did a 4-H speech on them. So as much as I like cats now, bats are definitely my first and greatest love. Sorry, a bit distracted by kitties running around. But I definitely wanted to make this bat dress because I think it's super cute and I love the little wings and the weird little hat. So I'm just gonna use some black fabric that I have, and for the hat, the plan is maybe some cardstock paper. I kind of have that poster paper left over from the witch hat from last week. I don't know quite what I'm going to do with the little kind of cap part on the head, but I'll figure something out, maybe some felt, maybe just some fabric, even though that might not be strong enough. So I'm going to probably get started on that today. All right, so I'm ready to get started on the first part of the bat dress thing. So what I've decided to do is just make the dress part. Underneath there is a white blouse. So I'm not going to make the white blouse, but for the dress itself, what I'm going to do is kind of make a pinafore with a straighter kind of skirt and top, and I'll make it out of the black fabric that I've used in the past. So I have now cut out the skirt. I decided to just make it really simple this time around, especially since in the image, it's pretty straight down and isn't very full at the bottom. So what I did is just cut out a long-ish rectangle. I did it on the edge of the sheet, that way I won't have to put a hem at the bottom. And what I'll do is then cut out a waistband and then gather it to kind of bunch the top up, and then there'll be a little bit of fullness at the bottom, but will stay kind of straight like it does in the image. All right, so I want to start working on the top of the little bat dress. I'm going to make it more as a pinafore because from the picture it kind of looks like it's an apron style, but I'm definitely making the skirt close up because I want to be able to wear it. So it worked out that I'm actually kind of wearing a pinafore top little jumpsuit today, so I'm just gonna measure really the front of it. I'll probably make it go a little bit more at an angle and make the straps differently, but at least I can get the measurements right because I know that this fits me already. So it worked out really well. So I'm just gonna do that and then draw that out on the fabric and cut it out and put seams on the outside because I don't want the fabric to fray. So I've cut out the two pieces for the top. I cut out two just so that I can go along the edge and then just fold it over, kind of make a lining. So I kind of just freehanded it. I think it'll work just fine. It's a pinafore, I'm not too worried. So I'm just gonna sew the two pieces together and flip it around. All right, it's time to try to make a cape. So I'm just going to cut it out of the black fabric and then put seams on the edges so it doesn't fray. I think this shouldn't be too hard, but let's see. This is one of the strangest things I've done for a project. Alright, so it's time to get started on making the little bat headband hat type thing. So I'm not going to make the little cap that is in the picture, mostly because I think it's just going to be a little bit more difficult. Plus I have this headband that I think I can just attach the wings to and use it for that. I think it's just going to be a lot easier and no point in making it more difficult for myself if I don't have to. So yeah, I'm just gonna trace it out on some cardstock and then just probably tape it onto here. And we're done this one. So that's 3 out of 4 done for this month. I can't believe how quickly it's coming along. This month is just flying by. I guess that's what happens when you're constantly sewing. So how do I feel about this one? Do I feel absolutely ridiculous? Yes, I do. Do I love it? Also yes. I thought that this one would be the most normal out of the outfits, at least the dress. The thing is, the dress, as you can see, the face is kind of weird. So without the wings, or at least the little cape wings, it doesn't really work. It looks really, really weird without the extra pieces. I guess I could wear it without the little headband, but I don't exactly feel like batwing cape is the most normal way to go about the day, but I still love it. I probably will wear it on Halloween day during the day just because I can, and you know, why not? I'll wear the little headband. It actually turned out weird as heck, but still really, really cute. What do I kind of feel about the sewing aspects of it? So I might fix the cape and add another little ribbon. I just have to keep spinning them so that it stays in the right spot without a big gap kind of falling through, but it works pretty well. I also wish I had put these in a little bit farther back so that you couldn't see it from the side, but I just kind of did it ad hoc, so it worked out as well as I thought it would and not that bad. As for the dress itself, I might shorten it a little bit. It's a little bit dowdy. The length that it is, it just kind of falls at a weird length. I think it would look cuter if it was a little bit shorter. But I think that the construction of it worked really, really well. I was much more careful than I have been in the past and really took time to just make it better than I have. And I think it really, really shows, and I'm really, really happy with the attachment of the skirt and the little top. The face is a little bit lopsided, but it turned out all right, and the face was always going to be weird. Like, it's just strange that it's two little circles and another little circle, because is this the mouth? Is it the nose? I think it's the mouth, but you know, I can see why people would think that it's the nose. It's kind of a weird design, but the pockets are super, super cute, and yay pockets. I'm always happy if there's pockets on it, so that's something at least. So even though this is one of the weirder things I've ever worn, I actually adore it. So I'm definitely gonna be wearing it, I guess, around the house. My roommate already thinks I'm crazy, so might as well just kind of add to that. So yeah, that's 3 out of 4 done. So only one Halloween outfit left. I can't believe it's come along this quickly. So thank you so much for joining me so far, and I'll see you next time. Bye!